Hello moms, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing really great. It's been quite some time, I think over a week now. I was just contemplating on this thought and I thought probably I would want to share it to you and want to know your opinions as well. As mothers, what is it that we are expecting from our children? Are we trying to push what we want onto them, or are we giving them the leverage to say, hey mom, this is what I think? And nowadays, I don't know if it is the Gen Z thing, but you see a lot of kids, even from 5 years old, who have like real strong opinions, and they make a point. But as mothers, how are we taking it? Are we pushing it away and saying, you better listen to me? Or are we trying to understand what they say? So the point here is, moms, that I would want to strongly bring in is, we don't live in a generation where we had the privilege to talk to our parents the way we love our kids now. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? It has its pros and cons, but as we grow and as we see a shift from generation to generation, it is very important for us to understand that as parents, we need to give our children that leverage to talk, to connect to. And if you look at my previous videos, you would have definitely seen that how important it is to be friends with your kids. If you can't be friends with your kids, you cannot expect your kids to share everything and anything they want. They will only get to you when they need something, and it is only ending up to be a barter system. Like when they want something, they take, and when they don't want something, they don't even bother to talk to you. So it's like an exchange of things and gets too materialistic. So if you don't want to see that in your children and want it to be more emotional, friendly, be the kind of relationship that you have it in your mind, then I think it is very important for us to also know that we change the way we handle our parenting style. So you just don't go onto them and barge onto what your thoughts are, but then give them the pros and cons, sit and connect with them, try to know what is happening, what is not, and then probably may come to an ideal solution. But just imposing your thoughts and wanting them to do what you want or what I want as a mom is completely not right. A lot of you might agree, might not agree, but I think here comes with the solution. As we grow, as we see the generational shift, there are things that we need to change as well as parenting. I just want to ponder on one thing here, moms, that if this is troubling you and worrying you, that why is my child not listening to me? I am not saying that there is a complete blame on you as a mom or a father, but there could be a blame on the child as well. But going to the root cause as to why is the question, and what is it that is not allowing my child to listen to what I am doing. The second thing here, moms, that I would want to ponder on is, when you are saying something to your child, are you sticking on to that is a question. For example, I tell my child not to lie, but is my child seeing to the fact that I am lying or not? So the factual information that you're providing to your child is very important. When I ask my child not to do something, am I doing that something or not? It need not be in respective to the child alone, but in the entirety of my behavior, am I doing that behavior or not is very important. Because you may have certain cues, as you might want your child to lie in certain places and not lie in certain places, but that doesn't define the behavior of your child. Your child takes the leverage of saying, oh, so I have my individuality, I can behave here sometimes like this, I can behave sometimes in the other way. So you are not drawing a straight line for your child to know what is right and what is wrong. So as a mom, I am confusing my child. So expecting something like that is very wrong. Now the third thing that I would want to ponder on again is, moms, that are we giving the leverage to our children to share?
When a child comes and says, "Hey mom, I think I like this guy, or I like this girl," what is your first response? Are you like, "How the hell can you do this?" Or are you like, "Oh, okay, that's nice. I know that's really nice. But have you thought about it? Like, have you thought about the pros and cons about it? Can we have a discussion about it? Or would you not want to share?" Like, that is the way you build your discussion. You cannot go bang on and say, "How can you even do that?" Like, that's not how a child would want you as a parent to react to. So if your child is not able to share things that is personal, there is something wrong in our parental life. If a child is not able to understand and has the confidence that, "Hey, you know what, I can go and tell my mom anything or my dad anything," there is a problem in our parenting style. There is assertiveness that should be there in a parenting style, but not at a point where your child is scared of you. There could be stances where a child is scared of you, but the child should also be trained that, "I know I'm scared of my mom, but at the same time, I also need to let her know what it is." So I think there should be a balanced relationship, and I think we should be talking more on this and, connecting more quite often so that we understand how to raise up children, more so the Gen Z. So all the kudos, mom, happy parenting, and wishing you all the best.